The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater here with my Book of Boba Episode 6 breakdown review. Actually, more of a review reaction. And this was a really, really epic one. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget to also check out my last video. Man. Oh my god. This as bad as it is for me to say, was the best episode of the Book of Boba so far. Episode 5, Return of the Mandalorian, was really, really good. That was by far, last week I would have said that was the best episode, and it's sad because it's just a Mandalorian episode. The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1, episode in the middle of Book of Boba. But this just kind of changed the game. It made me gave me all those feelings from Mando Season 2, like the Season 2 finale where Luke Skywalker came back. This gave me those feels. Also, if you guys have not watched the episode yet, spoilers. There's going to be a whole spoiler reaction. R2-D2, Grogu, Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka freaking Tano, Cobb Vanth, Boba Fett chat, and Cad Bane, all in the same episode. Like, you would have told me like we would get all these characters in the Book of Boba. Okay, Cad Bane, I kind of knew he was coming. Luke Skywalker, maybe. Grogu, of course. Ahsoka, no. I never thought. No, I did not think that was happening. I didn't think that was possible with this show. But then again, the show's kind of derailed off of like Boba Fett's story and kind of just gone on to the Mandalorian universe, or as a lot of people are saying, the Filoni universe as a whole. So the Mandalorian, because you know he's the main show and this is like the spin-off show. And then we all know Ahsoka Tano's show's coming up soon. And Mandalorian Season 3 is coming. And we all know Grogu's going to be back for that. Oh my god, this episode just hit me with a feel so hard. Like, so hard. Just with the deep cuts and the mentions and everything. I'm going to get into it. So, I have no clue what planet that was on. The Mandalorian wants to go visit Grogu, give him the little package with the bunny ears that happens to look just like Grogu. And then we see freaking R2-D2 there. Just, we see some like random droids building stuff, and then R2-D2 pops up. And I see the droids building whatever, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, R2? Droids carrying rocks to build stuff? They're building freaking Luke's Jedi school. That's what they're doing. They're building Luke's Jedi school. And I lost it. I was in the live stream with my boys and everybody. You see R2, you know who's gonna be there. Flash forward, we see Luke freaking Skywalker training Grogu in the ways of the Force. My oh my, how far we've come as Star Wars fans. And just from like a year, actually no, what, 2 years ago? A year ago, whenever Mando Season 2 finale was, they upgraded Luke Skywalker for real. Like, at first, obviously it was a double, but at first I thought it was a look-alike, and then it's like, no, they got the deep fake in this right. The CGI technology they used to de-age Mark Hamill in this was near perfect, because I thought it was, you know, they got somebody who really looked like Luke Skywalker. No, they got somebody who looked like him. The same actor who was in the last episode played the pilot, and also who played Luke Skywalker before. They did an amazing job deep faking him to be Mark Hamill. It was crazy. You see him training Grogu and then talking about, oh, you remind me of my master Yoda. And I'm just like, oh, they played, that gets me every time. You talk about Yoda, or same thing with Ahsoka, she did that before. Talk about Yoda, you play the Yoda music, that just gets me. Not only that, we see, you know, the Mandalorian's waiting, and then all of a sudden, none other than Ahsoka Tano's like, "Oh, who are you waiting for?" And I'm like, "What the?" All right. If Ahsoka's in this show, you just know, and Luke's in this show, you just know that they met up. Obviously, they talked. They had this meeting that we've all been talking about for the past few, however long, about what happened with Anakin. I want to know what that conversation was like, what that first meeting was like. Like, oh, you're Anakin's son. Oh, wait, you're his apprentice. Like, I want to know. Somebody needs to make a comic book or whatever. Mando obviously wants to see him and give him the thing, and we all knew it was like chainmail, little chainmail shirt for Grogu. It kind of hit me when, Luke gave Grogu the choice of like, hey, all right, well, you can either have this chainmail or you can have this Jedi Master Yoda's lightsaber. I lost it when I saw like he bust this out and then turned it on, and I'm like, wait a minute. In my head, like my head canon, like if you guys know, I read the comic books and everything. The first issue of the Darth Vader comic book, after Sidious first like rebuilds him into the suit, Masamita, the Chancellor's aide, takes this lightsaber and puts it into like a big kiln, big furnace with other lightsabers, and destroys it, blows it up, and that was canon. So in the canon before this episode, this lightsaber is destroyed. Now it's brought back, which is kind of very, I don't know how they're gonna handle that, because there's been comic issues. There's that talking about how it got destroyed. There's even been a whole comic book arc talking about how Yoda was on Dagobah, and how he felt like he failed himself in the galaxy, and he didn't want to use a lightsaber anymore. So this was left on Coruscant after this fight with Darth Sidious, and he just used a bow and arrow to hunt and do things, and close him off. He told himself he was never going to use a lightsaber again. But that's the canon. In Legends, Yoda actually had this lightsaber in his hut, and it was always there even after he died. I want to know what they're going to say about this and how that's going to go forward into the future, because like I said, the canon before this is destroyed. Now it's back. So yeah, this. Then after that we go, Mando goes to Tatooine, talks to Boba, and they have the whole meetup, tries to recruit Cobb Vanth. And then we see, dude, we get the big intro of freaking none other than Cad Bane. And me, my boy, a bunch of people been calling it for the longest time. He was in this show. I lost it. Like, this was the episode of like just everybody as a whole, Star Wars fans just losing it. Cad Bane makes his first steps into live action. You see his figure walking straight to the camera, and the ripple and the sun rippling off the heat rippling off the ground, and you see his figure wearing a cloak, a jacket with his big hat, and I'm just like, that's freaking Cad Bane. That's freaking Cad Bane. The voice was there, it's the same voice actor. Face a little funny looking, little funny looking for like Cad Bane, for a Duros, since we've already seen Duros in live action, but whatever. I'm just happy. I am just happy as a fan, as a Star Wars fan, as a Clone Wars fan. I should have known we were going to go this deep with Dave Filoni directing this episode. This was the most Clone Warsiest episode of the Book of Boba that was ever Clone Wars. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Oh my god, I'm still flustered. Like I just finished the live stream panel with my boys, with my friends, everybody, and we're all still just in awe. I didn't think they were gonna go there with this. We have one episode left, and then this is done. The season finale is coming up. If they're gonna up the ante like this, I can only imagine what the season finale is gonna be. Anyway, guys, these have just been my thoughts, my first reactions about this episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know what you thought about R2, Ahsoka, Luke, Grogu, the Mandalorian, the mention of Yoda and his lightsaber, Cobb Vanth, and Cad Bane. Let me know what you guys think about all of them, and also let me know what you guys think of what's going to happen in the finale. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you could be so kind as to hit that bell to get notifications for all my latest videos, that would be great. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.